for free. And also change your region and watch more shit on Netflix. There's a lot of things to do with a VPN.
Mm-hmm.
It really opens the internet up for you.
It really does. It lets you learn about what's happening in Japan. Because, boy, let me tell you, that freezer story, never would have heard of it.
Yeah, I also
I'll tell you
wouldn't
why.
I actually got EXPRESSVPN just last week, so I feel pretty smug now. I feel very clever because I missed out on Honey, but I've got the second sponsor commercial product. I hope I've got the next one, whatever it may be, coming up.
We'll find out. It's a secret.
We'll find out in 15 minutes.
It's a secret. Can't wait.
No offense, but that story doesn't really blow the loafers off my feet. I don't know. I mean, like, compared to someone like Jeffrey Dahmer, who did the exact same thing, except it was meant that he killed
I got
and
a
he
story
drilled
for you
holes in
then.
their
I got a
brains to
story.
create zombies. Okay.
We've got a guy called the Twitter Killer. Have you heard about this guy, the Twitter Killer?
That sounds like some Death Note shit.
There we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I like it. I like the
There's
premise.
this guy, and I
I
can't remember
like
his name off the top of my head. We'll just call him Twitter Killer because that's what he's nicknamed. Basically, he was recently sentenced to death for murdering, I think, 8 people. I think 8 girls, 1 guy. And what he would do, he would look for people on Twitter who wanted to kill themselves, who were suicidal. Like he would prowl for people online on Twitter who were suicidal, and then he would message them and sort of say, look, you know, you want to kill yourself, maybe I can help you do it. And then he'd invite them round to invite them round to his apartment, and then he would kill them. He would like smother them and just
He's
kill
a
them.
man of his word.
He's a man of his word. But he was sentenced to death because they say that I think he said that when they came round, they didn't actually want to die. And there was a kind of like a bit of debate over, was it ethically wrong to kill these people? Did they actually want to commit suicide? But weirdly, the guy himself admitted that when they came to his apartment, they didn't actually want to die. So he basically admitted to being guilty, to actually murdering them.
Shit. When you invite some 20-something-year-old, like, just emo posting on Twitter, oh, I want to die, my life sucks, and then you actually start choking them, smothering them, they fight back, I assume. Yeah.
But like what Chris is saying is, why would he admit that, though? Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know.
Yeah, why
doesn't
wouldn't
he
you
really
know
help
that?
his case?
He actually kind of set himself up to go, like I think he went against his own defence team. His defence team sort of tried to plead insanity or something, but he sort of said, no, I'm guilty, I did it all.
I'm not insane.
So yeah, he said his death now, death by hanging, for being this Twitter killer.
They fucking hung him?
They're going to. Oh
my God.
And it's pretty brutal in Japan.
That's
in Japan,
brutal,
they don't tell you when they're going to kill you, when they're going to actually do it. So you could be sitting in a jail cell for years at a time, and then one morning they'll literally walk in and be like, right, it's time to die now.
Yeah.
And so you have that.
Good. I like it.
Years.
That leads into a question
I love that.
I really wanted to make sure to ask you. So from what I've seen and what I've read and everything that we've talked about on the podcast, the Japanese legal system is fucking terrifying. And especially if you're a foreigner, because they just don't give a shit. They will fuck you over immensely. They can hold you in jail for like 3 weeks without any reason at all, and that's just totally legal.
Yeah.
So
guilty before being proven innocent.
How realistically afraid of that kind of stuff are you, or how much do you need to be kind of aware to prevent things from happening?
Wait, that's actually
a good question.
true, Chris?
Yeah. I remember when I first found out about it in my first year, I was like, wait a minute, what? Because, you know, Japan's the perfect country, no crime, everything's magical, the trains are on time, but by the way, you can be proven, like, you could be guilty before you're proven innocent, right? You could be sort of dragged off and taken to a cell and left there.
After all.
Yeah. And we had this came up like 2 years ago.
Why do you think it is perfect?
It's not perfect now, is it? But like the one of the most successful foreign CEOs living in Japan, Carlos Ghosn. I don't know if you heard of him. He was the CEO, like the chairman of Nissan, and he was this untouchable foreign businessman, this incredible, impeachable like figure who couldn't be touched. And then one day, they arrested him on some rather dubious charges and put him in a jail cell for a year. And every time they let him out, his sort of time ran out and he was able to go free. They arrested him literally on the steps of the prison and took him back in once again.
It's like a bad joke.
And
You're
then,
free.
You can go now, see you later. And then there's police waiting on the stairs of the jail, waiting to take him back in on another charge. In the end, he smuggled himself out of the country in like a cello case, and it was a rather big scandal 2 years ago. He got in a cello case and managed to smuggle himself out of Japan. which pissed off a lot of people.
That's like some Looney Tunes shit.
That really is.
I know, right?
Do you think that like as he's walking out of the jail
like
cell
that.
for the 7th time, he just shrugs and he's like, "All right, guys, you got me
Showcase
again.
time.
Let's go back."
Yeah, see?
Meh.
I don't know if that's a legal system, though, because as someone who knows a thing or two about oppressive governments, that sounds political. Like somebody in the government wanted to make an example out of this guy for some reason.
Yeah, he wanted to do some sort of merger between Nissan and